Hello, fam. Welcome to Monday Musings with Kissa, where I share what the heck happened last week, what I have going on this week, and a story time, not in that particular order. This is the video companion to my Substack newsletter that I send out every Thursday. So if you're not already subscribed, there's a button somewhere here where you can do so, and content as of this recording is currently free. All right, y'all, if you can, bear with me. I'm just going off the cuff here. I don't have an outline of what I want to share. I just kind of want to share from the heart this week because I'm just going through it mentally. There's a lot that has been happening. If I'm being completely honest with you, experiencing some burnout, even though I have tried as much as I can to protect my peace. I have learned enough to know when I'm starting to feel the symptoms of burnout, and I've really tried to listen to myself and my body. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm still burning out, but I'm making progress. It's getting better, but I do definitely feel the feels and all of the things. So last week, let's talk about last week. It was a really short week, but still fully packed with a lot of things to do. We were focusing on production. We needed to send out tons of Uber spread to Amazon before we were able to even build out and manufacture the amount that we needed to send to Amazon. So we were working really hard to get that done last week. And as I mentioned in the last video, last week was a short week. I was heading to the San Diego area for my cousin's bachelorette weekend. And so I wanted to make sure all the things were done, and I did everything that I needed to do on my end before I left so that I could be present. I could spend time with my cousin and just kind of relax while I was away because, like I said, the burnout is real and I've really been feeling it. Well, the weekend was amazing. It was exactly what my heart needed. It was so great to spend time with my cousin and her wedding party. And we got to stay at this beautiful villa that she arranged for us in like the San Diego Temecula area. The view was breathtaking. Like anytime I felt this sense of like anxiety or just nervousness or burnout just come to the surface, I always get a ball in my throat when it starts to happen. I would just look out into like the hillside off of the mountain that we were on, like the hill we were on top of, and I would just look at the view and realize how like small and insignificant my worries were, because just God's creation and nature just brought me right back to like peace and gratitude and serenity. So anytime I felt any kind of stress, I would just look out, thank God, and just appreciate where I was in that very moment. The thing that was the hardest was there's a lot of stuff that had to be dealt with back home, and I missed Charlie and the kids. Other than that, man, it was a great weekend. So I drove myself to and from San Diego for the weekend. I got back on Saturday night, and then I took Sunday to just kind of reset and prepare for the week because there's a lot happening this week. So this week, the goal is to just get through the week. We have a lot going on in our personal life. On Saturday, we have 2 events going on. The first is Micah's school talent show. It's happening in the morning, and I volunteered and am part of the planning committee for the event. So I'm going to be there first thing in the morning to help set up and just get everything organized. I'm going to leave somewhere toward mid-event because I have to go home, get ready, and we have my sister and brother-in-law's baby shower in the afternoon. And it's going to take some time because it's a Saturday and LA traffic is the worst. So we do have to leave early to make sure that we get there on time. So Charlie has the kids once again. Shout out to Charlie. Thank you so much for just holding it down while all these things are happening simultaneously. He's going to take the kids to swim in the morning. They're going to come to the talent show for a little while, but he also is catering some items for the baby shower. So we are jam-packed. We do have one farmer's market this week, so Charlie is going to do that. And then we kind of have a little break because we're waiting for raw materials to come so that we can make more ube spread and all of the things. So that gave us the luxury of a little break this week on manufacturing, but it's right back to it next week. On top of that, this week is Micah's open house at his school. So not only do they have the talent show, but they have the open house as well. I am so excited to see what kind of progress Micah and his class has been making. Kindergarten, I feel like, is just a pivotal time where like the kids are really starting to grasp the idea of like academics and learning new things. And I just love the way his school approaches it at the kindergarten grade. His teacher is also amazing. She is just so intuitive. She's very observant with the kids, and she really likes to play on their strengths, but also help them with the things that they need a little extra attention on. She tries her best. I mean, she's got a classroom full of kindergartners, but she is absolutely amazing at what she does. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I think speaking from my heart this week is exactly what I needed. It was just a little bit more medicine to help with this uneasiness and burnout that I'm experiencing. So thank you so much for being here, because it is having such a positive impact on me, and I hope it's having a positive impact on you. For the full Monday Musings experience, subscribe to that Substack at justkissa.substack.com. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button because I do have more content coming out, so stay tuned. Until next time, know that you're a blessing, and I am so grateful that you're here. Bye, friends.